Alright. Yes. We got our interview of the evening going on. You know what I'm saying? I've been looking forward to this one here because I've been taking in man's music, and then there was a certain tune that dropped the other day that just had me putting it on repeat. My all whites. Stepping out in my all whites. And when I heard that tune, I was like, all right, I got to get this guy on the show, because more times if we don't get him on the show soon, he's going to get so fucking famous. He's going to be like, I don't know if I have time for We Love Hip Hop, yo.
never that. Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
But you got to get them before they just blow up.
Facts. But
the blow up is inevitable.
Yeah.
In due time, fam.
Yeah, man. And you know, with that being said, we got a lot of things to get through today, and you know what I'm saying? We see a lot of big things for you as an artist in the scene, you know what I mean?
Love, fam.
Besides what you've already been doing. Mm-hmm. So with no further ado, we got Lil 6 in the motherfucking building.
My bro, he got caught up with like 7 phones. They love to switch, now I look around, I got 7 clones. I'm with the Birdman on the west end and he's selling zones.
You know time for this gang.
Yes.
Come on, we're out here.
Yes. And you brought us gifts and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, fam, gotta show love, feel me? You know what I'm saying? Can't come empty-handed, you feel me?
Bomb.
I'm gonna go open the door.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, love. You already know, right? Phone lines are focused out now.
Yeah,
feel me? If you haven't taken that in, it's on Apple Music, Spotify, out everywhere.
Yeah, feel man. Me? That project is hot.
Of course, fam. I had to make it hot, fam. That's my first shit. I can't come to the streets weak. Feel me? They'll send me home, fam.
So that's your first?
Yeah, that's my first ever project.
Okay. I was gonna start somewhere else, but we can get to that in a second. Mm-hmm. Let's start there, because I was on Spotify, right, taking in that. And then there was another mixtape before that, or another project before that, that I seen called Letter to the Streets.
I don't need, yo, you know how that shit goes on Apple Music? Like, if me and you both register with the same name, our shit will start getting into the same compound. Like, I don't know, they gotta sort that out, but some of the tracks is not even me, feel me? He's trying to steal my sauce or something. I don't know what's going on, but that's not me.
So it's somebody else.
It's me and some next, I think it's 2 other dudes. Like, I literally had to come and take over the whole profile. I had to call Apple like, yo, this is me, this is my project about to be out. I'd send them pictures of me like, yo, make this the display. You know those ones? Like, shit got, I had to really get on that.
I'm gonna show you something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we're not gonna, we could be conventional and do the regular interview shit all day, but when I go and I see you, Lil 6, you got your picture up there.
Now it recently got up. I had it up at first. 2 weeks later, I come back, I see some brown skin, like some light brown skin. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Like,
but here how you did.
Can I swear on this?
Watch. No, you can swear as much as you want.
Say what you want.
So watch how they did you dirty, okay?
That's what I'm saying.
See Discography?
Yeah.
It puts all of this stuff in there. Look at all the stuff in your Discography.
Yeah, you see me? Shit, it's crazy. Nah, they gotta sort that out.
So they got a whole bunch of other stuff in there that's not you.
Yeah.
And the reason I felt that way, and I was like, okay, well, when he gets here, we'll talk about it. Because the next guy does not sound anything like you.
That's what I'm saying, fam. It's like, it's crazy. They're putting dirt on my name with that one still. It's crazy.
Okay, so Phone Lines and Focus, that's your first.
Yeah, that's me. That's my debut project. That's my debut project.
Yes.
Yeah, it dropped late 2019.
Okay, and I'm glad you cleared that up right there. Because I was like, why does he sound completely different? And you dropped 2 projects in 2019, and one sounds one way,
and one sounds completely different.
Like 2 different rappers.
Fuck. I gotta clear that up.
And no shade on the other guy. He's like, he trash.
Nah, fam, you could keep the 100, fam. You keep the 100, fam. You feel me? He's not bringing the sauce, like.
Yeah. Okay, quick question now. With your IG, your name is Lil 6, but your IG's 4th quarter. Yeah. Why is that?
Well, 4th quarter, that was like my name from, because I used to play basketball, you feel me? So, you feel me? The 4th quarter mentality, that's just how I go into shit, right? Okay. Clutch right now, like shit.
That's a good way.
I feel me? I used to play ball, so all my shit kind of relates to ball. Like, that's what I'm saying, Lil 6, like, 6 man. That's my first track. If you get it, like.
Lil 6. Sometimes I do roads late night, nigga, just to reminisce. 400 south in a 5-6.
Feel me?
Yeah, I remember that too.
Yeah, it all just goes hand in hand, right?
Yeah.
People don't really beg it till I explain it, but yeah.
Okay.
A lot of my shit goes into ball, the streets, hands in hand, because that's what I grew up on, right? And from ball to the boom.
Yeah. Were you like heavy into ball, like playing for the school team?
I was serious. I was a serious guy. If you ask about me, go ask ball coaches, Lil Six, they'll be like, okay. You know, they'll have some serious shit to say, but I fucked up my wrist, you know how that goes, and I just didn't have time to wait on it, you know?
Okay.
Injury.
Serious,
Can't play ball forever, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, when your bag gets done, you move on. Don't be that bum-ass nigga trying to...
ball to your 27.
Ball to your 24, Jane Finch turn, you know?
You can't be doing that, man.
Yeah.
You gotta look up at 30 and you have no bread. It's just playing ball and shit.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
That's crazy.
And even with the track now, All White.
In a cream dress, 120 hours straight on the weekdays. I wear my whites where the fiends play. I'm bait, new name, call me eBay.
That's right.
Yeah.
How'd y'all come up with that concept in the video with the glowing shit? And then
all Whites is crazy still, because I got that beat in London. Like, I literally went to London.
Okay.
And I linked up with a guy named G.A. You feel me? My family were not, my parents' root from Nigeria.
Okay.
So luckily he's Nigerian too. So we made that bond, and I I be a soccer fan too. People don't even know that.
Right,
Manchester United is my favorite squad, and he's from Manchester. Okay. So you see what I'm saying? I bucked him in London. We're just talking. He's like, okay, this guy's my. You feel me? It just started wheeling some shit.
Yeah.
And he played All Whites, and I stopped. I said, yo, fam, honestly, I'm not gonna go on this right now, but let me just take this. Fam.
You got a question?
No, I'm just listening. I'm listening to what's going on.
Before we even continue, can you like introduce the other people we got here in the building with us, man?
Right here to my left is my broski Nooski.
Okay.
You already know he's part of the Tired of Talking Squad. It's my bro JR right here.
Okay.
Tired of Talking Squad too.
Yeah.
So basically, like, if I need anything to get done music wise, video wise, they'll be like my guys helping me, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like, I don't even look at them like helps, like my brothers, you know?
Yeah.
If I have a decision to make, I'm gonna run it by them. Like, yo, fam, what do you think? This makes sense, you know? Mm-hmm. Just because you always gotta have the people that actually care about you, not just business wise, right? But actually in life.
Yeah.
So.
Where you get that brick phone?
Which one?
That brick phone that you got.
Oh, that was like that was like just a little antique. You know those ones that had to do something different in the video. Like, they're expecting us to a Samsung, Nokia. Like, they're expecting us to all come one of those, right? So I said we're gonna have some fun with them. We're gonna show them. We're taking
I like that. That's
different concept of the chat phone, right?
Yeah, man. If you got another one, those
that phone. That's like. That was the original, like...
What was that, the 90s, 80s?
That's a, like,
you were back in the 90s.
No, that's a 90s phone.
Richard was on that in high school.
That's a 90s phone.
The brick phone, listen to me, that brick phone was like the quintessential, like, yeah, that's a dope unit phone.
I'm telling you, they don't even know.
How much did I go for?
Back in those days, back in the first time I ever used a brick phone, right, and just... Quick fact, because it's not about us, right?
I mean, you're on if you have one.
Right? But no. It was my boss's phone.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? This is like way back in the day, so way past.
I was too young for the brick phone. When the brick phone came out, I was early 80s. I was still a baby. You know what I'm saying? The first phone I had was that Nokia brick. It wasn't the fat, it was that first Fido Nokia brick with the antenna that pops out.
Yeah. But the first time I used a brick phone was like 1993. My boss let me use the car.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. He's like, go uptown. This is back when I was still living in Montreal. Go uptown and go deal with something, right? Mm-hmm. So this is the first time, and I was like 17 at the time. So this is the first time I'm driving like a luxury whip at the same time of taking a phone call on the fucking brick phone, and I got fucking bummy, bridge, and I had to pull over to the side of the road and just deal with the call that way, fam. It was hectic. But yeah, it ain't about me. You know what I'm saying? Let's stay on all white for a second, okay? You said my first whites were the heat check. Yeah. Mommy had me wearing Airs like a reject. Yeah. Right? So bars, first of all. You know what I'm saying? So okay, the family dynamic at home. So was it like you and Mom Dukes, you and Pop Dukes?
It was. I'm just like I said again. I'm African. I'm Nigerian, right? So if you know how shit goes in the African household, like it was me, my pops, my 3 sisters. Okay. But you feel me? Like stuff started to get tougher along. Like when I started getting like 6 to 8. Like you know, because we moved to a house. Like we moved out the hood early. Yeah. Feel me? Because a man got pitched in front of my old crib. I used to live in Pelham when I was like a baby. Okay. And my dukes are like, fuck, like, nah, we gotta get out of here. Yeah. So they made the mortgage happen. I don't know how they did it, but fuck, I thank them every day. Yeah. Yeah, so we got into a house and shit started getting difficult, right? So my pops tried to go back to Africa and try to get a little business done. So then, when I was like grade 8, it was just me and my dukes. Okay. And my sisters. Feel me? So
Yeah.
That was kind of dynamic. But then he came back. Like he recently came back, right? Mm-hmm. Made shit happen. He's back now.
Yeah.
Grateful for that, you know. But yeah, that's kind of the dynamic, briefly.
Okay, and like them times from is that when your pops moved to Africa and stuff, back to Nigeria, right? Mm-hmm. Is that when y'all moved from Pelham? Y'all moved from Pelham to Jane?
I moved from Pelham when I was a baby.
So then y'all moved to, because I know in the lyrics you talk about Jane and Finch a lot.
Yeah,
in the lyrics, right?
I was in Pelham when I was like 1-2 years old.
Yeah. Okay, so then from then you guys.
Yeah, we flew out early.
Yeah.
Like 2, 3. I don't know. I remember it, so I want to say 3, but you know those ones? It was very brief. So
that area ain't no better than Pelham though.
But
relocate.
You know those ones? My parents are. Imagine your Dukes is a fob, and they don't know. No one's telling.
They just know they're moving.
When my Dukes are trying to find a crib, no one said, "Yo, Jane and Finch is brazy. Don't go there." They're just saying, "Not Pelham. Yeah, we got him."
No, it's so true though.
So it's like.
Yeah,
they just try to get out of the madness.
No, that's what it is. They're going from one pot right into the next pot, not knowing.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't
right,
also.
but they're thinking, okay, we're making a better move because, like you said, someone got pitched out front of your house, right? So they don't want that.
I don't think they ever saw something like that. Like,
they weren't expecting that, and that's traumatizing. For adults, doesn't matter how old.
The police are coming to your door saying, "Oh, did you see?" They're like, "What the hell? Why you guys asking us?" We're not. Well, like, you know.
Yeah. And like I know even like Nigerian parents, Ghanaian parents, they're usually like super strict. Yo, you need to be a doctor and all these different things. Did you get that type of stuff at home?
Of course, you know those ones, but
you got that.
As you get older, you start to realize like, yo, they're doing it because they just want to see you do good, you know?
Yeah.
Just because they don't want to see you be a deadbeat in jail, just banging with no money, like the stupid shit, you know?
Yeah.
So they're just kind of trying to keep you focused, to be honest.
I think they're switching it up now.
They're switching it up because they realize they're seeing
they're getting more accustomed to
what's
going on.
They're starting to see like entrepreneurs and shit, you know? They're learning about that type of shit now. So
they're believing in the dream. Yeah. And like you say, you grew up with 3 sisters, so like you're the oldest, youngest.
I'm the youngest in my house. Though.
Wow.
I'm the youngest, right?
So were you, because you're the guy out of these 3 women now, did you become the protector right away, or were you the protected one?
I had to become protector and kind of provider for myself, right? Because when my pops was in there, they were in high school, so they couldn't really do much for me. When I needed fucking Fusion 20s, me and Broski right there literally on road asking her, the DT trying to make shit happen. It's not like I'm not asking my sis for that, because my sis is 17. Like, what's she gonna do? But I need these Fusion 20s, so what am I about to do? Like, you know?
Just done this coming.
You sound just this come like I'm not getting roasted. No, man, I need the Fusion 20s. I need the Ice Blue 8s. You feel me? What's wrong with it? I need that.
Yeah, so you were the man of the house from early.
Yeah, I was the man of the house, so I realized quick I had to make shit happen, you know?
Okay.
No time to feel sorry for myself and shit.
You know, for somebody like who just touched down to Toronto, let's say, right? They just got into town. They're like, yeah, I just moved here from fucking London, Ontario or something, right? What would you describe Jane and Finch like that to somebody like that? Or even somebody from the States, let's say.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Like, if they're like, yo, I heard about Jane and Finch, yo. Or, you know, not even I heard about it. How is Jane and Finch? Because somebody's like, I want to move into that area. What would you explain to, like, that area to them? To outside.
Honestly, it's not that dangerous if you're an everyday civilian. Like, if you're an everyday civilian, you're good, but if you're involved, right? Like, if you're involved, you're not safe in Vaughan if you want to get technical, like.
If you're active, you're not safe nowhere, really.
That's what I'm saying.
You have to know your surrounding. You know what you're getting into.
That's what I'm saying. But if you're an everyday civilian, if you're a student doing your thing, you'll be good. What are you worried about? What are you really worried about?
Yeah.
No one's shooting students if you're not chilling beside a guy that's on it. Just don't chill with a guy that's on it. You're good.
Yeah, because the university's right there.
You're good. You go chill at York.
Yeah.
So which part of Jane and Finch are you guys from?
From the south side.
South side.
Okay. What were you listening to when you're like 10?
10?
Yeah.
I had the Walkman. I just had the Walkman. I was burning discs. I was bumping like 50 Cent.
Okay.
YMCMB. I gave Lloyd Banks a couple plays. I felt sorry for him. You know, he's trying to. I was bumping that YMCMB still, that Meek, that Drake and Nicki, those combos are slapping, you know.
The early shit, yeah.
I was bumping that French Montana, Wiz Khalifa.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the basic shit.
Who taking those guys?
Who?
Who taking those?
Nah, Yo.
Yeah, young nigga,
no. I was really fucking with like Wu-Tang, man. I'm born in '97. Like I can't like. I'm not gonna fake the funk here.
Yeah,
No.
Wow. Well,
Yeah, that's why I want to
I feel
know.
old right now hearing that. I feel old right now hearing that, bro.
I bought the Meek too. Like you know the basic shit.
Yeah, because it's
shit.
you know, we're all different ages, right? So when I was like 10, you know, I was bumping like Run DMC and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Herc was bumping something different because he's a few years younger than I am.
Yeah.
Right. So when you tell me stuff like, or when you tell us stuff like '97, I want to know the stuff like when you're 10, and then like okay, when you started becoming like 14, 15, what were you started getting more interested in?
Probably like what was going on in them times? Gucci, Waka Flocka, like you know, that South trap music.
Mixtape
like,
Gucci.
Yeah, mixtape Gucci, My Kitchen and shit.
Yeah.
That's
You know those
crazy.
ones? It was hard.
Yeah,
What was going on in
yeah.
them times? T.I. What else was
Ice
popping
Cream
off?
Man.
What was popping off those times? What were we slapping in the whip before games and shit?
That's 98.
2015? French Montana was slapping. Gucci. What else? Fuck. I can't really think. Kodak was no, it was way after that.
Kodak was fucking 3 years ago, bro.
Kodak, that was when 2 was in the bin. Fam.
Which out of those artists or out of those even mixtapes, where's the one that was on repeat where you're like, I can't stop playing this one right now?
I probably have to go with that. Like I don't. It wasn't even a mixtape, but that you see that string of YMCMB where Drake, Wayne, Nicki were going in. I was on that. Like that was my shit. Like I'll go home every day 4 p.m. after school and just run that on YouTube. You know those ones?
Yeah.
I'll just be running and listen to it, doing whatever I'm doing on the computer, Facebook and shit.
Okay.
Trying to add caddies and not adding me back and shit. I'll tell you that shit. You know those ones? I'll just be bumping that like fuck.
Black Planet.
What the what?
No, the man said, what the hell? What?
Black Planet?
You never heard of Black Planet? Obviously, that's
like
that
old
wire. It's the old
No,
shit.
that's I
That was the 90s.
That-
There's the
Them
old
days
shit. That's
like
what I'm saying. There's the old shit like Facebook and shit. But the response was classic. I won.
I
What
was on
the
TDR,
what?
so I can't. I checked in Facebook days still.
Okay.
Those ones?
So during those times where you're already rapping?
Nah, them times I was just a kid still. I wasn't even like playing sports here or nothing. Like I was like just going to school, coming home. I wasn't on MSN and shit, but like I wasn't really on nothing them days. I was just
MSN.
I was just a kid, like you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't really.
So what out of those things made you say, you know what, I could do that too?
This ain't no H1N1, I'm talking about permanent freeze. My situation sticky, my afro's getting picky. All of my young bros itchy.
You know what it is? Honestly, just like I'm the type of guy like, for example, like before we start ball games, like I'll take my music serious. Like, like when we're on the way to games, dudes will be on the bus just talking, chilling in the whip, but I'll be plugged in on my music and shit. Like, yo, I have to get in my zone. I'm not playing that shit. You gotta leave me alone. Like,
So what are you listening to when you're lock into a ball game? What
It
are you
depends
listening
what type
to?
of it depends what type of game we're on the way to though. Don't get me wrong. If I know we're about to face some goofs, I could bump anything, you know. But like,
Yeah.
So
I know
no,
it's
okay.
like, if I know it's a crazy game where
Yeah.
I need to turn up, I might slap in some.
That's what I'm talking about. This is
I might drop slapping some. What's that fucking Drake track where he's talking sick? Fucking. Yeah, I forgot her name, but he's talking sick. But you know, just something that's like arrogant, bossy. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
so I can get in that
yeah,
mindset.
yeah.
Yeah, no one could check me. You know?
Okay.
Yeah,
So no one can hold me mindset.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Sometimes I fuck you up. You get in the game, you start moving too fast, start traveling and shit. Early sub out. It's crazy.
So
Yeah,
what made you want to rap? Which out of all that music say, you know what, I'm gonna fucking do this shit too?
What made me say it?
Because I feel like there was music, or unless it was something else that inspired you to rap.
Honestly, I won't even come with some glory story. I was just bored. I quit ball already. I was on the roads trying to make money, and I said, "Fuck, I love music. Why don't I just, you know?" I just wrote a tune, recorded it. I didn't really think much of it. I played in front of my dogs. They're like, "Yo, who's this?" I'm like, "Yo, it's me, fam." They're like, "What the fuck? Video." You know those ones? So I'm like, "Okay, maybe I could be doing a thing." And then I made the next track. It was slapping too. So I'm like, "Okay, we're on to something."
Okay.
Try to make some bread. I don't know. Whatever.
So these are tracks that are out.
Yeah, the tracks are out.
So what was your first one that you were
My
like?
first ever tune was 6 Man.
Okay.
6 Man.
6 Man was your first tune.
First ever tune. It went on SoundCloud though first.
Okay.
And I did 100K on SoundCloud. Then I'm like, okay, something could go on, right? Because them times, that was my first ever tune. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm seeing older niggas in my hood, like, they have shit on SoundCloud, so like 4K, 8K. And mine is like, it was like,
100K.
it was at like 17, it was at like 7 in a day. I'm like, what the fuck? You know, I wasn't expecting that, so I'm like, yo.
Yeah.
You're seeing the numbers.
I'm seeing the numbers, the results, right? The feedback. People are hitting me up like, yo, holy fam, that's how you're moving?
So
What is
okay. how the fuck did you start getting the numbers right away? Not besides the fact that it's good music, because it's boggling my mind that 6 Man is your first track, because it's really fucking good.
Yeah.
And not to say that, you know, you're not making good music now, but usually when people first start, their music isn't like banging like right away, right? So you're telling me like as soon as you started rapping, that's what came out.
Yeah, that was the first thing. That's the first time I ever stepped into the studio. That's what I laid down.
Wow.
Like, fuck.
But how did it start moving? Was it like you
Honestly, I
started
wouldn't
pushing
even lie.
it?
It's because my hood. They said my hood has my back. Like it's not a joke. The
Okay.
whole Finch, not even just my hood. Like every hood that we fuck in the south side.
Yeah.
My fucking niggas from the Tobermory, like niggas I went to high school with, everyone was fucking it. My niggas from downtown, my region niggas, were fucking with it, showing it love. So it's just like, you feel me? Like they were fucking with it, right?
It's just organic.
People just fuck with me, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's truly organic.
That's organic, man. The way you're saying is that's truly like,
It's organic. Yo, if you seen the timeline that they called you, they're calling me like, yo, I can't even go on Insta your track. I'm like, yo, are you repost that? I just banged on them. Like, what are you telling me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we had to flood the timeline that they start. Every 5 seconds, you're seeing the preview. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You have to just get it from the mud like that, you know?
And you mentioned spending time in the UK and stuff like that. So is that recently or like?
I was in the UK for like 3 months late 2018. I even had a show there too.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a showcase there still with I forgot what was the fuck his name. I forgot his name, to be honest. It's not coming to my head, but yeah, I had a showcase there late 2018 still. It was a good experience, you know.
Yeah.
I just had to go kind of understand the music scene there, because I see their shit's a little more booming than ours, you know.
The scene is bigger.
In terms of like there's dudes there that are actually getting paid, like living off it and shit, you know. So I went and I'm like, yo, what the fuck's going on over there that we're not doing here? I'm just going to try to learn, right? And trying to network and work. So
What inspired that though? Because like as a relatively young man, you're making some mature ass moves, fam.
Because I have some people over there too, and they're like, they've been telling me, yo, come, like shit's popping over here, But in my head, I'm like, yo, who am I about to go stay with and all that shit? But then I just went and shit just kind of started making. It's kind of like you kind of just have to do shit and it just starts making sense, you know.
So you can go to the States also. You can travel to the States.
I can go to the States.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's dope. Yeah, man. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing like you're. And I'm not trying to gas you because we're sitting here together and doing this interview, right? A truly gifted individual with your music and what you're doing right now. You know what I'm saying? And people are catching it and they're like, yo, I'm fucking with it. You know what I mean? As soon as they hear it, they like it. Like,
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, I keep on going back to All White because that track keeps on ringing in my head. But it's like, you understand music, you know what I'm saying? At a young age.
Yeah, you definitely got a gift for it.
What's your approach when you're doing a song?
When I'm doing a song, honestly, the first thing I always try to do is be myself. Like if you hear me on a track, like I try to not make it seem like I kind of got inspired by someone else or another fucking like rapper or anything like that. You know, I just try to be myself on any beat, even if I get like because even when you heard Always beats like that wasn't really a trap beat, right? But I said, I'm gonna mix my sauce, my culture with that.
That's more like a UK drill-ish.
It's like an Afro swing type, you know?
Yeah.
So I just always try to be myself and be creative and just sauce it. Fuck, I don't know. I just sauce it up.
So are you writing before like coming up with a few bars and then you're like, yo, I need a beat for this, or are you like you hear the beat and then?
Nah, I gotta hear the beat first. Honestly, I don't even really like going on beats that don't already have me bopping, you know? Because then it's like, shit, it's gonna be tough for like what bars can I say to make this beat jump, like, you know?
I feel the beat.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I need some hard beats.
Have you ever tried that with something like tried to get onto a beat that you're not really feeling too much? But you're like, yo, let's just fuck it with it anyway. Let's see what I go on.
Of course.
Yeah.
I have a couple tracks. They turned out alright, luckily.
Yeah.
But, I did it a couple times and I had to throw away the tune. So I was like, fuck, you know, you gotta work and just pray shit comes out of the process, right?
Yeah, man. I'm definitely impressed with even like the whole the mixtape that I was listening to. Phone lines or focus.
Phone lines and focus.
Right?
Yeah.
You have that track Trust.
I was home, but it broke. I've been hurt before. If you're down for the ride, then need a bitch I could trust. Some niggas I could trust.
Right? Big fucking tune.
Yeah.
Right? I gave that a few ones.
Shout out Gordo Brazy still. You know, you have to come sauce up the hook for me and shit.
Yeah, both of y'all killed that. You know what I'm saying? What was your mind thing going into that track right there?
That track was actually... Gordo just pulled up and said, yo, fam, I have a crazy beat. I listened to it. At first, I'm like, yo, fuck, I can't even go on this one still. It's a little too, like, you know, I started having doubts. But then I said, nah, fuck it. I'm going to sauce it, whatever. So we had made that in, like, one session. It was like, he came with the hook and verse. And that, I'm just like, holy shit, are you moving like that, fam? And then I just followed his lead. You know those ones?
Yeah.
And it turned out to be a serious one right there still.
Yeah. And even, like, you put out a full mixtape or a full project, right? And a lot of people are just putting out song by song by song by song. So why did you decide, you know what, I'm putting out a full project? Like,
I decided to do that mainly because, yo, I kind of been dropping music, like, I'll be honest, I'm kind of, like, inconsistent, you know? So I said, yo, I kind of owe it to the fans and everyone that's been supporting me and waiting to give you guys a full chunk of money, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So we can listen to other than just a one track.
That's what I'm saying, because if I keep taking long single track, they might start, you know? Go listen to that guy friggin' down the street, you know?
Yeah.
I gave them 10 songs and a couple videos. They're saying, oh shit, now they could stick to it for 4 months. And shit, I might be done my next project by then, you know?
Yeah.
So who came with the concept for the Off-White video?
I kind of cooked that one up myself still. I just thought, shit, if we're gonna do all whites, we gotta kind of mix it into what we're about, right? You know, so I said, shit, we're out here making money, right? So we're gonna show them a piece of that.
Yeah.
We're gonna bring it to the hood for a little, and then feel me, we have to show them a little drip. We have to bring a baddie to pull up, told her hold my bread. You know those ones? Yeah. We just I mainly just wanted to have fun with that one, because you hear how the track sounds, it's fun, right?
Yeah.
So I said, yo, this video has to be fun, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like,
so even like you do a mix of like tracks that are like fun, but they're still real shit.
Yeah.
Right. So is that like a thing that you know you feel that's super important?
Yeah, I got to, because I can't do trap music back to back. I'll start sounding the same, you know? And one thing I never want to hear is, yo, this guy sounding repetitive. Like, you know, that shit will actually bond me, like, no cap. So I try to always switch it up, and I try to always give my people that are actually listening fresh sauce, you know?
Fuck with my team, then you fucking with me. Only trusting my gang and we trusting the beam. We trusting the beam. Don't fuck with that nigga, he sold you a dream.
I appreciate that. Yeah, you don't want to sound the same, or you don't want to.
I can't come every track. I can't be coming to talk about my hitters, my shooters, trap, bang. Like, my nigga, it's gonna get fucking, like, you know, those ones people are gonna eventually say, like, oh, what else is going on for you, like, you know?
Yeah.
So I just try to keep it fresh with them.
You gotta diversify the material.
And at the end of the day, it's music, right? Like, you gotta be creative, sure.
Exactly.
Artist side. Like, I don't want people out there saying, yo, this guy is just a rapper. I want people to know me as an artist.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
That's what I'm saying.
There was a lyric that stuck out to me in that track there, FN30.
Any game, now we savage. Tag fleecing all whites. You don't know the trap drip. You ain't never put in extra shifts. That's why you average.
Yeah.
Right? OGs never gave us any game, now we savage. Right? Do you feel that the OGs have failed the youngins?
Like, in what context are you asking me that? Like, in my specific hood or like Toronto?
Just in Toronto in general, because you're always hearing people say, yo, the kids are wild these days. You know what I'm saying? So do you feel that it's something that like the OGs have failed the youngins in some way? And this is a question I've asked other artists before too.
Like, bro, we gotta be real though. Like, OGs always manipulate YGs, right? Like, you feel me? Like, they're trying to make them do their dirty work and all that shit. But there's a reason why the young boys nowadays are wild, right? It's because they kind of had to get it the harder way. No one's really helped them and shit. It's similar to me. Like, that's why, like, our mindset is just different. Like, for example, like, I feel like the dudes around my age and younger, it's just like OGs can't even, like, no one can really tell like a guy my age or younger anything. Like, if you get what I mean. Like, no one could come be like, yo, you gotta chill out. He'll be like, who the fuck are you? Why you like, what did you do for me? Did you put money in my pocket? No. It's just like that now, because no one really got help, right?
Yeah. The mentality is different.
Mentality is different. It's like,
it's a fact.
Yeah.
It's like, nigga, they're looking at it like, yo, for example, if Broski goes to jail right here, right now, today, and he does a 2-year bid, and we're supposed to be dogs, or say I'm supposed to be his older nigga, and I'm not checking for him, I'm not dropping a canteen, I'm not going to check his dukes for like some Thanksgiving money, whatever. How can I now come out and start trying to give him instruction? You know, it's kind of weird. Like, it's kind of like, you know those ones? So it's just like,
it doesn't work.
I went a little off topic there still. But
no, it's on topic.
It's on topic. It's not.
Because, you know, it's these kinds of conversations, especially with like us as like we be considered OGs, but we're out here trying to give jewels on a regular basis. But I know, because I've heard youngins say like, yo, fuck this old head, like what the fuck he got to bring? And I always tell people, you can't influence no young people, one, if you're not making no fucking bread. You know what I'm saying? And 2, if you ain't done anything for anybody in the past, like if you just do
for not helping them.
In some way, shape, or form, you gotta pay homage to the. Niggas don't want to hear this, but you have to pay homage to the streets in some way, shape, or form. Like, no one's gonna listen to you if you just think you're gonna come. Why? Because you have a rollie? Because you have a chain? No. You have to pay homage to the streets, bro. You have to check in, bro. You even have to check in with the young niggas if you're an old nigga. It doesn't matter, bro. That's the order. No, it's good game because like I feel like people need to hear this, especially from artists that they love. You know what I'm saying? And you're becoming one of those artists that's gonna become a household name eventually. Touch on that more, like that's why you'll see. That's why you'll see like niggas be like, yo, niggas will, what do you call it? Niggas will be in their hood or whatever. We don't know the actual situation, but all of a sudden we see their niggas turn on them, jam them or whatever. It's because they're not paying homage to the streets. They're trying to make bread. Like sporadically, they're making a lot of bread and they're not putting other niggas in position or even, you know, the little shit. The little shit, you gotta understand how the streets works or else it's gonna be tough for you, like, you know?
And especially like since once upon a time, when back in the days, that's used to be the way the order used to be, you know what I'm saying? That's
like me and all my dogs in here, I have a mill and no one else has 5 bands. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like how is this gonna work here? It doesn't go like that. You at least gotta attempt to put your niggas in position, like. You know,
Facts.
Facts.
Like Jenga at that point, one block and everything's gonna fucking collapse and shit.
Jewels. And even like staying in that area there, right? Because our city's like madness, right? Especially over the last 2 years, I feel the media helps to pump it up even more. But that's just a side note from myself, right? What I want to know is, what do you feel that we can do in 2020 so that we don't have a repeat or an excuse for the media to be like, hey, the city's crazy, it's a scary place?
By the media, do you mean like 6 balls or like CP24?
Like okay, because we always see every day on the news, another murder, another murder, gun violence. So Toronto's becoming that place. So what can we do in 2020 so that we don't have that reputation that we've been holding in 2019?
Honestly, I don't even know. I don't even think I could whip up the answer for that because there's bare shit going on under our noses too, right? Like, it's like, sure, I don't know, bro. To stop people getting murdered? Like, what do you mean? Yeah,
how can we bring down the gun violence so we don't have like the repeats that we've had? We've had higher years than ever.
I don't know.
More opportunities.
Yeah, I guess more community centers. I don't know.
When niggas get bored, that's when bad shit happens, right? I'm chilling and I'm bored. I'm gonna turn up. So what I'm saying, and if I have nothing to do, I'm gonna either try to go make money. If I can't make money, I'm gonna try to do something. Follow older head we're just talking about. The older head's gonna tell me, yo, go do this. See what I'm saying? That's how everything trickles down.
No, because I feel it all moves together. That whole thing that you're saying, like with the old heads kind of failing the younger generation, right? Not bringing those jewels that, you know, that we were supposed to have and bring to you guys, and now everything's supposed to be gone mad, right? So I feel like what you're saying before could coincide with what, you know, bringing down the gun violence. No,
that's true.
Nah, I think the OGs failed. Man. Not really.
You can't say that though, because a lot of young niggas is ungrateful too though. You know those ones, like,
but they didn't really
niggas will come out of jail and say like, yo, you didn't give me 5 racks, so you did. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's not how shit works. Like,
I mean, like, I'm not talking about.
Niggas come with that mentality.
I'm talking about OGs though. I just like
house, like, what do you mean?
Well, maybe it's a mentality thing. No?
What do you mean by that though?
Because I've said this before in the past. If we change our mentality where it's like things don't always have to go to the fucking extreme, then a lot of the shit will go down.
true.
You know what I'm saying? What do y'all think about that?
It's true still.
You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't always have to be a...
Remember, this OG, he feels this because you feel like I'm a guy for 20 years. He talks to me, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And I'm a wild little kid. Like, you're not gonna talk to me no way, you know?
Yeah.
So, come on, like, you're a waste OG in my opinion. Like, that's how I'm looking at you. See what I'm saying? But the OG's thinking what he did in 2002 still valid now.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's not.
Yeah.
Or even if it is, it's like not in my eyes.
Yeah, the younger eyes, you don't care what an older did.
Like,
I wasn't here. I didn't see it. I didn't hear. I don't know it. Yeah, I understand that mentality.
See what I'm saying?
It's a different. It's a different time.
Exactly.
It's a different mentality. But I understand where you're coming from. Where you say, yeah, like it's in a way the OGs did fail. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But also, there's no programs, right? There's nothing to do. The kids they're watching, like you said,
kind of programs,
like any kind of program, really.
Center?
Youth centers, flipping teams, like creative writing, whatever. These kids don't even know how to cursive write anymore. They don't know how to handwrite. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too much screen time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of screen time and shit like that.
They don't have like programs for like the right ages. Like,
yeah.
The 12 and unders, whatever, they have their program, but the 14,
that's what
15,
it is.
16, that peak where you start like saying, yo, what's going on in my life? There's no program for
and
that.
that's what we need to figure out.
Exactly.
And that's what we're trying to find out when we ask this question. Is like, yo, is there something like that? And that's what we're saying. So it's for that age group, the 12 to 16.
But it has to be proper programs too, because you're trying to get do retreats for the 16-year-olds. Like, shit that's not, like, they're not with it. They're going to say, fuck the shit.
No, for sure. For sure.
Like, you have to do something that fits.
Yeah, the retreat's not putting food in the fridge at home.
The retreat's not getting you fly. Like,
yeah.
You have to match the interest of what you got to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So once you do that, everything collides properly.
Yeah.
It's like,
no, it makes sense.
you know what I'm trying to say?
No, I get what you're saying. I understand completely what you're saying. It makes complete sense.
You're trying to fucking circles around the table with the 17. I'm saying, I'm out of here, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, he's calling me. Like, you know, fam?
No. It's facts. It's facts.
True.
So, you say you can go into the States and stuff now, right?
Yeah.
And you did some shows, right? What's your show preparation like? Like to get back onto some music shit.
Like before a show, what am I doing?
Yeah, like how you even like before you, now that you know that it's booked, not even like before the show, that night of the show. Like, I got a show booked. What's your preparation?
I just think about the lineup that I'm gonna do my songs in. You know, I just gotta know how many songs I have and what lineup I'm gonna try to execute them into engage the crowd the most, right?
Yeah.
Be tactical, you know.
What was the UK show like?
The UK show was good. It was more like a. It was good. It was more like a club type show. You know those ones like where the club's already bumping, and then we just hit the stage, so people are fucking with it, right? Luckily.
Yeah.
So it was smooth. It was good. It was better than I thought, to be honest.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Listen, man. I feel, besides the conversation that we had here, when I hear the music and I just see like the reception that you're getting from it, I feel a positive energy and a lot of good things to happen. You know what I'm saying?
I pray every day.
Yeah, man. What do you got coming up next?
Honestly, I'm like 80% done my next project.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just waiting back for a couple of verses. About to get a couple of videos done and trying to have that out by like spring, summer. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get a whole lot of vibes out for everyone that was fucking my shit that came in winter, right? But now it's gonna be hot out, so we gotta give them new vibes, right?
Yeah.
Trying to be consistent. All of that.
Yeah, man.
So you don't rap? You rap?
No.
Your boy rapper? Does he rap? Just you?
Yeah.
Just okay.
BM over there, he raps though.
Yeah.
But Honest, you guys heard that one?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys heard Honest.
You never heard Honest and Gordo Brazy? Gordo Brazy not even here right now.
Well, Gordo Brazy goes hard.
Yeah.
Probably had it on the list.
BMO.
Gordo
Brazy and BMO.
Shout out Gordo Brazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, feature tracks.
Yeah,
man. Lil 6 in the motherfucking building, man.
How to make it happen.
You know what I'm saying? Okay, I want to hold you for a moment. We got something called Smoke and Mirrors.